A void. Okay. Next one hitting up Shutter Trek was The Noonday Witch. It's a Czech film. This one's circa 2016. I don't speak Czech, so its original title's lost on me. Polednice, Polednice. I'm not sure. And I'm brutalizing that. If anyone actually is watching this out there in the void, please hit me in the comments. Tell me how it's pronounced. And this one, when I was looking at some of the Shutter reviews for it, most of them compared it to the Babadook. And I see why. However, this does have a few things working against it that the Babadook doesn't. But this one also doesn't have a screaming kid from the Babadook, so pick your poison. However, this one doesn't end nearly as concisely. So, this one follows Aliska and her daughter, who are moving out to, well, back to her husband, her late husband's hometown, because he recently passed away due to suicide, and her and her daughter Anetka have to, well, pack up and are trying to get a fresh start. Well, she, however, has not told her daughter that her husband, Anetka's father, is dead, so she keeps expecting her father to come along, which is a problem. And not only that, a strange old woman, Mrs. Razova, anyway, keeps trying to warn them about the witch who's getting closer and who comes when it is hot as it is coming to take her daughter. So just trust each other and don't let her come and take her, because that's what took her own child. The rest of the village says that she strangled her own child, but she says the witch did it. And well, then we kind of get into a whole thing of tension of her in this pressure cooker of a house with insurance money from the father is not coming because it was a suicide. One of her neighbors is sexually harassing her. Her daughter finds out, obviously, that her father is dead, and so she's getting a lot of animosity there. And she keeps hearing this whispering voice, who you can't tell what the whispers are saying because of the subtitles don't really hit for it, but you don't necessarily really need to. It's just spooky background noise. Wow. Now, like the Babadook, it's really one of those, is this an actual thing, or is it all in the main character's head? And while we do get one very creepy image of the witch that appears one time, it still really doesn't make that entirely clear, particularly after the old woman herself passes away. Now, the movie works very well in the kind of spirit of the Babadook, set in a very bright, sunshiny place. Felt like almost as bright as Midsummer was. The only problem I'm having on this one is the ending. It does not stick the landing. Unfortunately, while it does kind of make it clear whether the witch is real or not, and they do sort of have a kind of come together moment, nothing's resolved. There's still the issues of the tension. There's still all that happens is the whole will she kill her daughter thing. Spoilers in this area, I guess. And she snaps out of a stupor just in time to not strangle her own daughter. So that doesn't make any of the other problems go away. Just this one instance of not going through with it, particularly when things were at their height. So it just feels like the movie just stops. Like there should be more here to epilogue this or something, but it just isn't there. It's not coming through at all. So, but everything else in this movie is fairly strong. So I can give it 5 MacGuffins, but just don't hold your expectations on the end of the film. So yeah, otherwise there's no real effects to speak of other than some house vibrations and one quick image of the witch, which was a very creepy shot, so I will give that 1 point. The acting is very good here, particularly with some of the other people in town. It's very well put together. It feels like a close-knit community, and that really does add to it. The one other thing I was expecting was there's a story that her mother keeps reading her throughout the movie that sounded like it was going to have more to do with everything, but either it was lost on me in translation, or it was just a wasted MacGuffin, for lack of my own scale there. Chekhov's gun did not go off in that case. Alright, I guess that's all to really speak of for the Noonday Witch. It's interesting, and I think it's the first Czech movie I've reviewed, but it's worth a watch, but it's not great. Alright, take care, everyone. See you soon.